Hello, this is Craig from English Lessons Online Now. Welcome to the class. Today we'll be talking about idioms. What is an idiom? An idiom is a phrase that gives an expression to something. Take a look at the screen right here. A bit much. A bit much is an idiom. If something is excessive or annoying, it is a bit much. Next one, a day late and a dollar short. If something is a day late and a dollar short, it is too late and too little. Now, idioms are often used in conversation, and you have to understand them, or otherwise the whole sentence doesn't make sense. A lot of people or students take idioms literally, and it's more figurative. And this figurative gives a fuller understanding of what that person means rather than them having to express it in detail. Okay, so on the screen, you just have the idiom and the definition of it. Let me go one step further and put it in a sentence. And this would be off the cuff, so to speak. That's an idiom. Now, off the cuff means just something that's made up real quick. So I'm not reading from another piece of paper. So let's start from the beginning again with a bit much and put that in a sentence. You put a bit much sugar in my coffee. In other words, a little excessive. In order to put this in a sentence, I should sometimes have to give context so you understand it. Okay, you're waiting on the street and a friend comes up. He's 30 minutes late. So, oh, you're a day late and a dollar short. Or it could literally be a day late. A fool and his money are soon parted. This idiom means that people who aren't careful with their money spend it quickly. Quote, a fool and his money are easily parted, unquote, is an alternative form of the idiom. So this might be used when someone inherited money, and within a short period of time, they lost it all. And if you're talking about that person, you'd say, oh, geez, Fred there, he's a fool with his money and soon parted. Or, a fool and his money are easily parted. A little bird told me. If someone doesn't want you to say where they got some information from, they can say that a little bird told me. So if someone asks you, hey, how'd you know about that? You say, well, a little bird told me. Now, a student that is a beginner English would maybe take that literally and say, oh, it's crazy. How can a bird talk to you? But someone who's studying idioms, like yourself, would know what it means. And if you don't know what it means, you should be able to think, geez, that's an idiom. Let me ask the teacher what that means. Let me look it up in my idiom book. So, A-OK. If things are A-OK, they are absolutely fine. A penny for your thoughts. This idiom is used as a way of asking someone what they are thinking about. A penny saved is a penny earned. This means that we shouldn't spend or waste money, but try to save it. Now, there's a lot of idioms that not used too often. If you go to a book that has 1,000 different idioms, well, there's a good chance that a good part of it is not used in everyday conversation. Then again, you come across idioms that might be used in Australia but not used in the UK, or something that might be used in America but not in Canada, for example. So let me quick go down and point out the ones that are used quite often in American English. Ahead of the pack, alike as two peas, all ears, all hell broke loose, all in your head, all of the above, all over the map, all roads lead to Rome, all that glitters is not gold. Of course, with these idioms that I'm talking about, where some have more usage than others. So don't worry, don't try to learn every one of them. In fact, trying to do so would be a waste of your time, because some uh, Americans haven't even heard themselves. Or if you live in England, for example, and you try to pick one out, and the native Englishman would say, well, "What do you mean? I don't understand." Don't be surprised. Just because it's an English idiom doesn't mean that it's used or used in that country. Or it might have been used in that country, but it fell out of usage 100 years ago, 50 years ago. So just make note of what you do hear in conversation, or what you do read in the papers, or listen to on an audio file. Jot it down, look it up, and but before you look it up, try to guess at the meaning of it, and then look it up and see if you're right. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson for today, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye and have a good day.